So Howard, any more, departing words of wisdom as we kind of wrap up this interview?
Yeah, just for example, just with the way everything is now with COVID and the way our supply chains are, hit it again with resilience. It's really important now. It's becoming a major focus. It's now a topic in the boardroom with CEOs and everybody, all these other executives are making high level decisions, right? So before supply chain, nobody really understood what that was or really understood it. Now that things are not on the shelf, people are really taking a look and an interest in supply chain. Going back for Randy, Dr. Randy, it's a great spot now. It's a new industry to be in. It's a new profession to join in if you're not in it already. It's good and promising. We need more and more supply chain professionals, actually smart supply chain professionals,
Right.
which I'm sure a lot of you are. We've gone from a really just a paper pusher, just a processing, to now to actually needing to know, being a specialist, right? Being able to understand not only finance, being able to understand logistics, need to be able to understand operations. There's just so many different aspects now that somebody in supply chain needs to really truly understand, and it's a great new industry for people to get into, or profession for people to get into, and really excited to see where so the supply chain field is going, especially with all the new money and effort into it becoming a better place. Right? For example, like the ports, right? You got in the infrastructure bill,
Right.
billions of dollars are now going into educating truck drivers, getting more truck drivers, right? Getting our ports fixed, getting our rails fixed. So we need people in those industries to be able to do that, and supply chain is a great
Yeah.
place for that, and supply chain resilience.
And I think procurement's no longer pushing paper. It's no longer fulfilling a purchase request. Even if you're that person that does purchase request fulfillment, you got to ask more questions than just simply ordering fast and getting it done.
Mhm.
You got to ask more questions. And, as Howard's alluding to, is that, it's not all software either, right? The whole Oracle, SAP, all these different systems out there that give you access to all this data. We need smart people that can understand that data and understand the information produced by that data. And the only way to do that is to understand the supply chain from end to end, from raw materials all the way to customer delivery. And as we talked about, reverse logistics, sometimes getting it back, and recycling, and so many different ways. It's just a lot of different things. So hopefully, everyone learned a little bit more. We're going to have Howard again in the future. He's going to be talking about. We'll let you know what the topic is. Just keep tight. But then we'll be, you'll be able to see more and more about Howard. But definitely go out and get your free chapter at hnap.com and connect with Howard on LinkedIn. Go to SupplyChainManagement.Jobs. We'll make sure we post different snippets of this video. Go there, and that's where you start your career in supply chain management. Is SupplyChainManagement.Jobs. And you'll find your warehouse positions, which a lot of places, that's where you can get started. Get started in there and move your way up to buyer, directors, and work your way on up the chain. So with that, folks, I appreciate your time this evening. Peace out.